It was, I got blocked by little baby Couchy. It's no, I didn't really, but I just didn't know if like throughout the years of like, yo, guys, don't blow this, don't like put all the good stuff into all this bullshit on the outside.
I'm always one of those people that I could tell you a story about when all that shit happened with Jackson, Kristen, or whatever. Me and Kristen were scheduled to do Watch What Happens Live, and we had broken up, and Ariana and I were like kind of like starting to date. But I'm always very much like, when it comes to the show, like I've always been, some people like they give, but like they don't care about the integrity of the show, in a sense of like not spoiling. Obviously,
Yeah.
Jax being one of those people. Stassi that season did it. But me and Kristen did Watch What Happens Live that season, and we had already broken up, and we pretended like we were together. Oh. Nobody on the fucking show has ever done that. That's the kind of shit
wild for like,
and I was like, we should do this because we don't want to give this away.
I mean, that's really amazing and I mean, cool.
Do you think Lala would do that with Randall? Fuck no. Like nobody would do that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Kind of like sometimes
we know the story now. Before.
This is the thing that annoys me about my cast sometimes, is that like they can't see outside of their like fucking temper tantrum that they're going through at that moment. They can't see the big picture. They don't understand that like, you went through this. This was filmed. You did this. So like, why are you going to go on social media? Like, why are you going to like, when I like see people posting about, I even said when we were season 8, there was people posting pictures at the wedding, and like pictures got leaked. And I'm like, these are the people you're inviting to your wedding that are doing this?
Come on, Shep.
Right. Yeah. But I'm like, hey, do you guys, because what people know right now is that I'm not invited to the wedding.
Yeah.
So I said, why don't you post some pictures of me not in the wedding party?
Yeah.
I said that. And they're like, well, nah. And then like somebody was posting pictures, and they're like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't, I appreciate it. I always like with this show, like I look at it, yes, people, they're like, oh, what you did for James and Raquel, like for their engagement party was so great. And I'm like, thank you. I was inspired, and they are amazing. And I love seeing I love seeing them like come together and come into their own, even though they, broke up. But also, like, and I'll admit, like, I'm doing this too because I want that engagement that's going to be on our show look amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I literally had a conversation with production. I was like, what can we were working on a hot air balloon, and then they land with the hot air balloon. And then they have this path and then all this stuff. And they're like, well, we can't have the hot air balloon land later in the day. And I know this because I've taken a hot air balloon ride. This is why hot air balloon rides are always done early in the morning, because the air is cooler.
Yeah.
And it's,